Have you ever felt it? You wake up. The room is dead silent. The clock reads exactly 3 a.m. There is no obvious reason for you to be awake. No noise, no sudden light. Yet your heart is pounding as if you just dodged a blow a second ago. In this moment, your room feels alien. Ordinary objects take on sinister shapes in the dark. You freeze, staring into the corners, subconsciously waiting for something. Psychologists call this the 3 a.m. syndrome. But what modern science dismisses as a mere hormonal glitch is actually an ancient mechanism that governed humanity for millennia. Right now, as you listen to this voice, let's drop the illusions of civilization. Humans are not the crown of creation. We are just surviving primates. In medieval chronicles, 3 a.m. was called the witching hour. It was believed that during this time, the veil between worlds becomes as thin as parchment. But the truth is far more practical and far terrifying. In ancient times, night was not a time for rest. Night was the time when humans became prey. Those who slept too soundly at 3 a.m. simply didn't leave any offspring. They were eaten. You don't wake up because you had a nightmare. Your body triggers a chemical spike of cortisol and adrenaline. It's a biological survival alarm. At this exact hour, your body temperature drops to its lowest and your melatonin levels skyrocket. Your organism enters its state of maximum vulnerability. You literally feel the cold chill of death that a medieval peasant felt, locked in a hut in the middle of a pitch-black wilderness. Listen closely to what is happening around you right now. When you are left alone with the darkness, your perception shifts. Notice how sounds you wouldn't even register during the day suddenly become deafening at night. A creaking floorboard, the heavy sigh of the house, a rustle outside your window. Your mind is a master deceiver. Deprived of visual data, it begins to fill in the blanks. Science calls this pareidolia. A pile of clothes on a chair turns into the silhouette of a hunched figure. The shadow of a curtain looks like an outstretched hand. But why does the brain paint nightmares instead of something pleasant? Because optimists died first in the wild. The one who saw a branch in the bushes, but it turned out to be a tiger, died. The one who saw a tiger in a harmless branch survived. Your nightly paranoia is a perfect millennia-honed defense tool. You aren't afraid of the dark. You are afraid of what hides within it. Here is the interesting part. In medieval medicine, there was a concept known as first and second sleep. People would go to bed at sunset, wake up after midnight for an hour or two to pray, reflect, or converse, and then go back to sleep. This nocturnal gap was the time of the sharpest mental clarity. At 3 a.m., the left hemisphere of your brain, responsible for logic and rationale, is practically asleep. The right hemisphere, ruling emotions and primal fears, is running at full capacity. This is why late-night thoughts always feel so catastrophic. Problems you could solve in 5 minutes during the day feel like the end of the world at 3 a.m. It's pure chemistry. The brain subconsciously searches for a threat, and if it can't find one in the room, it finds it in your head, dredging up old regrets, anxiety about the future, and existential dread. The next time you wake up at 3 a.m., don't rush to turn on the light. Freeze. Feel that ancient fear of your ancestors pulsing through your veins. You are part of a long chain of survivors who stared into this exact same darkness thousands of years ago. Your brain is simply checking if you are still alive. And as long as you feel that cold, tight grip in your chest, the mechanism is working perfectly. But keep one detail in mind. If at 3 a.m. it feels like someone is watching you from the darkest corner of the room, perhaps this time your brain isn't lying to you. But that is a story for another time.